Hello and welcome to the next episode of Map Reading. In the previous episode, we talked about the Darkwood, and in this one, we continue on to the Black Marsh and the Forgotten Tower. So, this path can lead to the hole, which we don't care about, and it'll lead to Mo Highlands, which you need to get to the next area. The Waypoint and the Forgotten Tower are randomly placed in the map, generally close to a wall, whether it's an outside or an inside wall, and it's just a matter of wandering around and hoping you find it. At this point you should be almost level 6, or level 6, higher's alright too. And you'll be also looking for a Strangling Gas Potion with most builds. Strangling Gas Potion you get to use at level 6, and it's great for AoE, Area of Effect, and if you're a fire-based skill, or build, such as Assassin or Druid, you'll be wanting that poison damage that you can hurt the Countess. She's fire enchanted, which means she has resistance to fire. So your fire skills early on aren't going to do a lot of damage to her. So using your Strangling Gas Potions, good. It doesn't have 24 damage. That's do a good amount of damage. They're very, very helpful. And even after you finish doing your tower runs, you can still use them into Act 2, where you upgrade to your Chokin. I believe Chokin's next. And continue on and use them all through normal mode. So when we head in, let's basically head away from the path. Follow the wall. You don't want to hug the wall too closely. You want to be just outside of its view. That way you cover as much ground as possible. We'll come down over this way. So there's your hole. One of the paths lead into it. You also have to remember the size of some of the things too. Like I didn't explore all over here, but I know that there is no room for the tower to fit there. Now, if you're running along and you happen to see some glow, there's a good chance it's a torch. And when you see your torch, it can either be for a shaman camp or the Waypoint. Move a little closer, and yay, it's the Waypoint. Now you're going to hope for a close-by tower and a close-by shrine. So, continue on. There's a shrine. Tower looks like it's going to be a little ways away though. Okay, well, we came across it to Mo Highlands. Now, I still have to do the tower, but what I haven't explored over here, and I have the Waypoint. What I'm going to do, I'm going to drop the town portal, and I'm going to continue on to the next area. Now I'll leave the Mo Highlands for a next episode, but you want to go to the outer cluster and get the Waypoint. And you'll come back through your TP to finish looking through the Black Marsh. You're already over here, so if you're doing a speed run, your Waypoint's way down there. You'd have to after you finish your tower, you'd start a new game, go through your waypoint, and then you have to run all the way back over this way to continue on. It's faster just to leave a TP, continue on, grab the next waypoint, and come back. Anyway, when you're doing a speed run, every second counts. So whenever you can save a second or two, the better. Hopefully you still got lots of stamina potions, because there's lots of running around as you try to find things. Well, we continue on. There's no room for the tower to fit in these corners. There's no point exploring over there. So now we looked around the outside. I gotta look around the inside walls. We'll head over this way. Being around this area, and here we go. So the waypoint and the tower aren't super close, but we do have a shrine along the way. So this run, it's not horrible. There's it's a shrine, not a house shrine. So if you're doing a speed run, this is not horrible. And there's your strangling gas potion. So if you're doing a single player, your map will always be the same. So you always know, head this way, check your shrine, continue to the tower. Multiplayer, I have to find it every single time. And now we'll do a tower run. So once again, this is another area where, when I say left of the way you came in, it's not, oh, we want to go this way. It's left of the way that you leave the tile. So this is your tile. So we want to go left of the way that we came in. So we want over this way. Not that we have a choice, we keep going this way anyways, because that's the way it wants us to go. Now, this is left. I can't go that way. We want this way. That is right. Or no, sorry, that'd be straight. Weapon racks. If you're playing single player, this will probably just always drop a short sword. But weapon racks, they can drop scepters, which can sell for a bit of gold. Or throwing knives. Throwing knives and axes are worth a little bit of gold. They don't take up much inventory space. So, as you can see, this is left of the way we came in. We want it over here, and this is where it is. So in normal, Countess runs are really simple and easy, because it's just left, they're short, you don't have a lot of rooms. When you go into normal and hell, the maps get bigger and bigger, so you just have to remember which way you came in, which way you want to be heading. So once again, you're facing this way. That's not the direction we want. It's left of the way we came in. So facing, it would be this way. This is where we're leaving the tile. So this is where we want to go. Each level has at least one boss group. Sometimes you'll get lucky and you'll get 2 boss groups, but generally it's just the one. So, left of the way we came in is up over here. So armor rack, I just love the gloves, but you could get heads or targes, which can be worth a bit of gold. Javelin, that's 120 gold. Left of the way we came in, this way. Act 4. So we left this way, so we want this way. One thing to remember is 2 rights do make a left, so it can actually end up being behind you at times. It would just create a big circle. It can be over here with 3 rights. So as mentioned earlier, this is the way we face in. This is where we want. We want to head in this direction. And there we go. So level 5 has 2 layouts. This is one of them. The other one will have an island with the door in it. And then the rest of the layout's basically the same, where you got 2 rooms out to the side that have gold and some chests. And then you can come up here and go through either of these doors to get to your Countess. Once again, this level can have a boss group. It could be in the middle, in any of the other rooms too. And so here she is. If you're needing to use your strangling gas potion, you can throw it. Great place to use it. And you're hoping for your runes. So Brow rune, that's not too bad. For a lot of classes, you'll be wanting at least 2 of these. Now we can stick them into your helm for when you get to Act 4, because it gives the fire resistance. You want as much fire resistance as you can get for Act 4. So when you stick 2 of those in your helm. So we'll do another run. So I am gonna come up from Darkwood. So, as mentioned earlier, the waypoint is in a random area. You don't know where it's going to be. Oh, we found our black marsh. So, now we want to move away from the path. Oh, that's following the path. So we'll head over this way, sticking kind of close to the wall, but not too close. And we see we got an inner wall over there. And we got a river. So now we're really hoping that our waypoint and tower are on the same side of the map. So we know the bridge is going to be over here because this is the way of the path. So here's our waypoint. And it looks like they're separated. hopefully, but not by too much distance. But at least your bridge is close to the waypoint. That's definitely one nice thing. You don't have to run and out of the way to backtrack. There's the hole. There's no point exploring down over here because we have that camp there. So there's not enough room for the tower to appear. And there we go. Here's the tower. So your waypoint's here. Your tower's way over here. You do, however, have 2 shrines along the way. Actually, you really only have 1. Because that one will always be a health shrine. You don't care about that one much. If you want the experience or a skill shrine. So it is a rather long distance to go for 1 shrine. At this point, you're probably, 15-20 minutes into your run. If you don't think it's worth running that distance, really no problem with restarting your run. Oh, we'll do another tower run. Hopefully we'll find one of the super chests. So this is the way we left. So we want left of the way we need the tile. Excellent, this is what I was hoping for. So when you see a T intersection like this, with a bunch of these pillars, and a chest, you always want to pop those. This is a super chest. So you can drop all kinds of goodies. Not too many this time, but you can get charms and items to sell, rings, other goodies. And when you're playing single player, it'll always be there. That would be quite nice. So this is the way we left. We want left of the way we came in. So we want to head to that room. Weapon rack. Scimitar. Quilted armor. And you can see here it has 2 open sockets, which it does. So you can stick your topaz in there for some magic find, ruby for some health, sapphire for mana. You'll want one later on as well for your stealth. You want that armor by the time you reach level 15. No, 17, sorry. 17 to your stealth. So, after the way we came in, this way. And this was the other one I was hoping for. So, you got your island with the stairs. This is the other layout. There's your champion group. And there's your Countess. Kill her. Tal Nath. You definitely want your Tal. Tal Ath is for stealth. Nath can come in handy if you want to make Nadar for Cloak of Shadows, which can be quite handy when you're doing your speed run. Cast Cloak of Shadows, and then the enemies can't see you unless they're champions, unique, or boss. So that could be a very handy rune word to be using. And that's basically it for this episode. That was a Black Marsh and the tower. Black Marsh, just wander around, stay close to the wall but not too close, to try and find the tower and the waypoint. keep in mind how big the tower is. So you see a little nook that you missed, but it doesn't look like it'll fit. Don't waste time exploring over there. If you find the tower before you find the waypoint, place a town portal. Continue on. When you find your waypoint, go through your TP. You'll be hoping not to do more than 4 or 5 tower runs to get all your runes. By the time you leave the tower, you'll be hoping that you're about level 10 and you're about 45 minutes into your run. Of course, the less time you spend, the better. If you get your Path, basically right away, and you don't need some of the other rune words like Steel or Strength or Leaf. And you can leave a little earlier if you want. The tower is great for the runes, but also for the experience. Yeah, I think that's it for this episode. The next one we will go into the Tomo Highlands and Outer Cluster. Probably do the barracks too. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Right. Thank you and goodbye.